tough victories, all sorts of challenges and adversity, and they've arrived at this moment to battle for that precious trophy. As we'll see the number 6 seed in this playoff, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on a team from the SEC, the Georgia Bulldogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, everything has been building to this. It's time for the national championship. Let's crown a champion.
Here we go with the kickoff. This is it, the ultimate game in college football, national championship at stake. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. That's strong coverage, though. They tackle him at the 11-yard line. Guys up front, line up. It's first down. Dropping back, it's Peters. Using his legs on the scramble. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. First and 10 now for the offense. The linebacker shifting around now. The pocket breaking down. He's on the run, launches deep. The catch is made for a huge pickup. They finally get him down at the 10-yard line. Sets up a first and goal. What a play.
Well, without a safety over top, this quarterback, every time he sees one-on-one opportunities, trust me, he's going to take shots. He believes in his receivers. He's got receivers with speed that can win downfield. A great way to start this game with a big play.
First down, looking to throw the ball. He'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes. Wow, that is how you kick off a national championship game, Kirk.
Man, Chris, you're exactly right. This offense came out with a mindset that they're not going to wait around and wait for this defense to get settled in. They're going to punch them straight in the mouth and assert for themselves. What a championship-level statement that was.
Bringing it out, it's Evans. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. They'll try the ground game here with the running back.
Well, the defensive coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Here's the second down play. Looking to throw. It's Rashada. Good completion to the tight end. Big man finally brought down by the cornerback. That was a tough assignment.
These undersized slot receivers can be some of the toughest guys to contain for a defense. They're quicker than they really are fast, and they're very elusive, tough to contain in these one-on-one matchups.
Crucial third down play after that completion. Can he make it to the marker? Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
Well, it's a great job here by this offensive line and the running back to be able to pick up the first down. Let's face it, they've dug themselves a hole here in this first half. The only way they can get back into this game is converting on third down. It's exactly what they were able to do. Got a new set of downs and a chance to put points on the board.
Breaks loose at the 40. Oh, and now he fumbles the ball. Defense recovers the fumble. It's a turnover.
Man, Chris, we can hear the contact from that hit all the way up here in the booth. So, hey, it's easy to blame the ball carrier, but I don't know if anybody could have been able to hold on to the ball after that hit.
Not the news the coach was hoping to hear. He took a chance calling a timeout to get the replay. We'll see if that proves to be crucial. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. And he'll loft it to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Ohio State. Planning up to try the extra point. It's blocked. Picked up by the offense. Can he make something happen? So after his PAT was blocked, the kicker is out there again to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Matthews. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. Last possession, they fumbled it away, and it set up a touchdown drive. Can they bounce back from that right away? Running out of time in the pocket. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Chris, I don't know if it's the hype of the national championship, the timing between the quarterback and his receivers, but they have not been able to get anything going at all here in the first half. And the problem is they're already down in this game. They've got to put the ball through the air and start hitting some passes, or there's no chance they come back and have a chance to win.
To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. The Dogs come up to the line in a hurry-up. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. And the tight end goes in motion before the snap. Looking downfield, it's Rashada. Lets it fly to the wideout. And he finds a wide-open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Touchdown, Georgia. Made the defense look slow that time.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And the extra point was up and good. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. Looking to scramble. He's going to take off. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. And the defense will spend their second timeout here to make some adjustments. First down here for this offense. No press here. The defense backing away. And looking to throw now on first down. Pressure is coming. Makes the grab. It's Tate. He's marked out of bounds after an excellent game, but there is a flag on the field. This one might be coming back. Important second down play coming up. And he drops back in the gun. He's running out of time here. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried to throw that time.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. And sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
The Buckeyes will bring their punt team on the field now. He's on to boot it away now. This one will be fair caught. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
Christian, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Looking to throw. It's Rashada. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. Catch made. It's a big play inside the 30. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
That's what makes this guy so dangerous as a wide receiver. He can catch the ball underneath, shake and bake and go by you, or use his speed to get around you and make a big play like this for a touchdown.
Extra point puts it in front by 1. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. He'll bring it out from his end zone. Took a shot at the return, but steps out of the 24. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. On the run here, taking a deep shot. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. Well, they took a look just to confirm it, but it looks like they got it right on the field. After the review, the play will stand. It was a 1st and 10 play. The DB is backing off from the line now. The pass rush closing in. Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play.
Boy, great job here by this defensive lineman from Georgia using his hands and his speed to close in on the quarterback and come up with this sack. And, man, they've had some great ones over the years, Chris, as you know, starting with our guy, David Pollack, who had as good a career in his time in Athens as anybody who's ever put on that uniform. Richard Seymour, a brilliant career with the Patriots, but it all started in Athens. Jalen Carter, just an enforcer up front. And I even throw in Geno Atkins, who had a great career in the interior of that Georgia defensive line.
We're going to throw it on 3rd and very long. On the run, going to heave it downfield. The pass caught inside the 15.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big game.
Buckeyes starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Bringing pressure. He's moving out of the pocket. Got him for a sack. A big play made by one of the senior leaders of this defense.
There we go. The defense is able to finally get some pressure on this guy. That's one way to slow him down. He has had one heck of a drive, but this time, give the defense some credit for getting after him.
Looking to pass. It's Peters. There's a shot toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Buckeyes. They'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. The extra point makes the lead 6. Now they get set to kick it away. Bringing it out. It's Evans. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. A little bit of my turn, your turn so far in the early going. Both offenses scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. And it's incomplete even on a 1st down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. They'll run it to the right side. Finds room at the 30. Tackle made after a big gain. Well, the big fella's Kirk flowing to the right there. The defense just has no answer. It's a huge gain.
Yeah, and what a patience there by the running back. Just allowing those blocks to be set up there off to the right. And then once he saw the crease in the defense, accelerates through that hole to show you what kind of speed he has for a big gain and a first down.
Georgia, 14.
Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Runner takes the toss and moves to his right. Tackled way behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose 7 yards.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Getting set. Here's second down. Different pre-snap look from the linebackers now. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. To throw, it's Rashada. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the mark, inches away.
That's another huge gain for this guy. And I'll tell you what they're doing a good job of is moving him around. He's not aligning just in one spot where the defense has an idea of where he is to try to take him out of the game. They've moved him around, given him a chance to get some one-on-one matchups. And boy, is he taking advantage of that here in the first half of the national title.
And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Timeout, Georgia.
Crucial third down play coming up. That's a design quarterback keeper. Brought down at the 46, good enough for a first down. The Dogs look to keep this drive moving. They'll try the option play here. The back's got it on the pitch. Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. He's across the 25. Touchdown, Dogs. No chance to catch him. He just breaks away and takes it to the house from distance. That's an elite running back type of play.
You know, when he got out into the open field, I didn't know if he had the speed to take that thing all the way to the house, but he does. That's next level speed.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. A little bit of my turn, your turn in the early going here. Both offenses scoring touchdowns their last possession. Defense is coming after him. And the senior making a disruptive impact play.
I can't believe the amount of pressure this defense is getting on this quarterback. Sack after sack. Boy, you got to think about changing things up. The snap count, the scheme, anything at all to help this offensive line. They're overmatched so far in this game.
Pass caught. And uses his speed to pick up solid yardage.
Just another great example, Chris, of an Ohio State quarterback and receiver combination being so dangerous. Think about it, over the last 8 or 10 years, I think Ohio State has been as consistent as anybody when it comes to the passing game and the efficiency that comes with it.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. Defense not pressing this time. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Tackle finally made, but it's a huge gain. They'll spot it at the 34. The Buckeyes getting set on 1st and 10. Dropping back, it's Peters. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football, or maybe completely overhaul and change what they're doing on offense.
He's escaping the pocket now. They stop him at the 22. This offense in great scoring position now.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You've got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
The Buckeyes come to the line in the hurry-up. Grab behind the line. It's Tate. He's got room looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State. Still no answer for this offense. But they were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution when they reach the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Matthews. And it'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. In the last possession, the defense just had no answer for this powerful ground game. Let's see what they can do this time. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down.
Kind of a fine line here, Chris, for me when it comes to throwing a screen pass. You don't want to throw it too early, obviously, and the defense reacts quickly and can sniff it out. And you definitely don't want to throw it too late and potentially get sacked. You've got to make sure it hits just right for this play to work.
That's the 2-minute warning here before halftime as the offense tries to cut into this lead. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Caught over the middle. It's Bell. The defense wraps him up quickly. He got about 5 yards on the completion, but now it's 4th down. The Dogs will send their punt team onto the field. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. Offense has been the story of this 1st half. Both offenses going up and down the field as the defenses search for answers. Now it's 2nd down here. Back to pass. It's Peters. The pocket breaking down. Escapes the pocket. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. 1st down. 1st down play call. How aggressive will it be? The corner's now playing a couple yards off the ball. Running out of time in the pocket. Short pass finds the tight end. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a 1st down. How aggressive will they be on this 1st down play? Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Finds his man. It's Smith. Buckeyes come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. He's moving out of the pocket. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag brings up 3rd down. linebacker is maybe trying to confuse the line with some movement. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Extending the play now. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Well, Chris, that's a great example of why we see these college football coaches bringing in baseball coaches to teach these quarterbacks how to slide in key situations. You want to protect your franchise guy? Make sure he doesn't get hurt. And that's exactly what he did on that play. A perfect slide to avoid the big hit and then pick up the first down.
And he's got his man open downfield. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. The Buckeyes come to the line with first and goal. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Loss of 4. It's now second and goal.
Second down and goal upcoming. Pause in play here as the offense takes a timeout. Second and goal for the offense. 4-2 Spider. To throw, it's Peters. Pressure is coming. Trying to extend the play. He'll be muscled out of bounds very close to the goal line.
I love to see this by this quarterback. And instead of giving up on the play and just throwing it away or trying to put one into coverage, he just takes off, reminds his defense what he can do with his legs, and almost took it to the house.
Getting closer, but now it's third down. Can they punch it in from the 2? Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Quarterback leaves the pocket, on the move now. Touchdown, Buckeyes! This offense is still clicking. But they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with a touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback to start the 25. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. We're coming off a quick 3 and out. So looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. He'll take a deep shot here. Oh, the pass is picked off. So that is a call to remember. The interception wiped away by a pass interference penalty. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. He'll take a deep shot. Oh, that one's picked off. Tackled after a short return to the 19, but a huge takeaway in the red zone.
Boy, great hands by the defender to take that ball away and pretty much steal it from the intended receiver. I don't know if I'd be targeting that defender very many more times.
First down, looking to throw the football. Gets some space around the 30. Great effort there to get points before halftime, but they stop him short of the goal line. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Buckeyes will kick this away to start the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. First play of the third quarter is a handoff. They'll tackle him at the 27.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Breaks loose at the 40. He'll earn the first down, but pay for it with a hard hit.
Well, this is exactly where you find out what you're made of as a team. When you're trailing coming out of the half, how do you respond? Well, we know how this running back's going to respond. What a statement to get this second half started.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, they don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physical.
Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Not a long return, but the pick changes possession. The offense will take over at the 28. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Back to pass. It's Peters. Airing this one out toward the sideline. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on. Buckeyes looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
Well, they come close to hitting a big one here to start this second half of the national championship. And even though they missed that, I think it gives you an idea.
Going for a big play downfield. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
Now, the defense better be aggressive here themselves. Clearly, we're seeing an approach by this offense that they're going to attack downfield. Probably saw something in the first half that they could take advantage of. They come out early.
And he's forced out of bounds with the defense. You're just short the line of scrimmage. Short loss.
Now, the quarterback's doing everything in his power to try to keep this play alive. Looking downfield, trying to find an open receiver. Great coverage by the defense, and all he can do is step out of bounds for a loss of 1.
And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. With the catch, it's Frazier. Breaks loose at the 40. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Really good route here by the receiver, but I love the quarterback's ability to look off that safety and make that throw. And that's part of the quarterback's job here when you play in Athens for this Georgia offense. They've had some great quarterbacks over the years. Guys like Matthew Stafford and Aaron Murray, and more recently Jake Fromm, and of course Stetson Bennett, who won back-to-back national championships. And what they're seeing today from this quarterback, they got to be very proud of.
Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. He slings this one deep down the left side. Deep ball caught inside the 10. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. So the offense chooses to decline the pass interference penalty, and the result of that play will stand. On the ground, it's Frazier. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, if somebody talks about a play being blown up, this is a great example of that. That's Exhibit A for how to be physical on defense.
Back in motion now. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he'll get there. Touchdown, Georgia. Kicking team out for the PAT try. PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And so it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Together a positive drive here. Opening play of the drive, quick throw to the left.
Breaks loose at the 40. Stiff arms the man. Marked out of bounds, but it's another big game. This air attack, no problem moving the ball up and down the field today.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defense coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot, but I think the reality...
And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. And he scores. Touchdown, Ohio State. Now a try for two. Linebackers moving around trying to confuse the offense. Looking to pass. It's Peters. And it's incomplete, just out of the reach of the receiver. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Bringing it out, it's Matthews. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. The last possession, they really had the passing game clicking. Move right down the field for a touchdown. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Pressured and dropped back at the 8-yard line.
What a play here by this defensive line. You can get so caught up in the flashy offense of Ohio State in recent years. But let's not forget, they still play defense in the shoe and have such great history and tradition with that defensive line play.
They look to throw it here on second down. He's going for a big play downfield. That's the third pick tonight thrown by this QB. They bring him down after a short return, but the takeaway at the 26-yard line is huge.
Just a great job of anticipating that and coming up with a big interception by this defense. Because they have this lead, they've really forced this offense to become one-dimensional. They're expecting the ball to be into the air. The defensive backs have their eyes on the...
And he'll loft it to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Buckeyes. This is just quarterback wizardry. An amazing game with a national championship on the line tonight.
This might be as good of a quarterback performance as I've seen in a national championship in some time. The defense has got to try to do something to get him out of sync by trying to blitz or sit back and change up coverage, because what they've called up to this point just isn't working.
Dropping back. They flip it to the kicker. He's looking to throw. And he makes the grab, a successful two-point try, and they bump the lead up even more. Getting set to kick the ball off now.
Number 35, set to kick it off.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Matthews. And he'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He's looking deep here. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, Bulldogs. That's another strike from his quarterback where he is having himself a day.
This guy's just having one of those days you dream about against this secondary. Let's also give credit to the wide receivers doing a nice job of getting open, and the big fellas up front for giving him enough time to throw.
And he knocks through the PAT. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. And the receiving team makes the recovery. The hands team does its job perfectly. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. Heads out of bounds after another big gain on the ground. He's been shredding this defense through his scrambles today. Offense will set up on 1st and 10. Quick pass, the catch is made. The tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6.
Well, they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. An exciting spin move, but doesn't produce much of a gain.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run, but look at this. Put themselves in a perfect 3rd down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
And he'll be forced out of bounds right near the line of scrimmage. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. It's their first timeout. They'll pass from the field goal attempt. The offense on the field going for it on 4th down. On the run, it's Judkins. Aiming for the end zone. Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Ohio State. Coach makes the decision to go for a 2-point conversion. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And he'll make it into the end zone to increase the lead even more. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away.
Georgia, 35.
Return starts from inside the 5. And the returner will be brought down. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. Last time out, a 1-play touchdown drive through the air. Can they keep it going here? First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
So 2nd down after the incompletion. Looking downfield, it's Rashada. Throws to the tight end. Another pick. Wow, that's the 4th tonight. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have... Trying to work themselves back into this game here in the 2nd half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
Looking to throw it on 1st down. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. Touchdown, Buckeyes. And the route is on.
That is a great job here by this offense, taking advantage of a big opportunity provided to them by their own defense.
Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. And that review confirms the ruling on the field was correct, so the play will stand. Now a 2-point conversion attempt coming up. Movement at the 2nd level of the defense now. And he makes it into the end zone to add 2 more to the lead. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick.
Set to kickoff.
And the hands team able to recover the football. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive.
And he'll rifle this one deep to the right side. And that's interception number 5.